Hi students! For today's lecture, we are going to tackle one interesting topic in statistics, which is how to make a frequency distribution table. Stem and leaf plot was introduced by an American statistician named John Turkey in 1915 to 2000, but the idea behind the stem plot can be traced back to the work of Arthur Bowley in the early 1900s. It is a simple kind of graph that is made from the numbers themselves. It is a means of displaying the main features of distribution, and the stem is the leading digit of a numerical data, and the leaf is the trailing digit. So, what is a frequency distribution table? It is an organization of data in tabular form using mutually exclusive classes showing the number of observations in each. It may look difficult at first, but actually it is not. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
First, rearrange your row data in ascending order. Next, to solve the range. Range is the difference within the highest value of data subtracted to the lowest value of data. The answer here is 29. Then solve for the class size or T. The formula we have is 1 plus 3.32 to log n. N is the total of the frequency. Substitute the n to 45. The answer we got has decimals. Round off because our needed answer must be a whole number. That's why the k is equal to 6. Since we have the range and class size, we can now solve the interval, which can be answered by the formula used for the range divided by the class size. When 29 is divided by 6, the answer has decimals also. And with the rules of intervals, it must be round up always, and the whole number, in which case the interval we have is 5.
Since our interval is 5 and our lowest data is 68, starting from it until it reaches the 5th digit, so it will be 68, 69, 70, 71, and 72. Following the next class would be 73 to 77, 78 to 82 until it reaches the data that has the biggest value, which is 97. In finding the frequency to every class, you will need to look onto the data and count the digits that will fall onto it. Let's say from our data, in the class 68 to 72 and 73 to 77, there are only 3 digits that are included on it. 78 to 82 have 5, 83 to 87 have 4, 88 to 92 have 13, and 93 to 97 have 17, and it is the frequency. Next step would be finding the class mark. You just need to add the upper limit and lower limit, then divided by 2 to get the median. If you add 68 and 72, the sum must be divided by 2, and you will get 70, and that is the class mark. Repeat it until you reach the last class. Next would be finding the class boundaries. There are 2 in it. One is the class boundaries of lower limit. In finding this, you will just need to subtract 0.5, the lower limit. For example, 68 minus 0.5 will be 67.5, and the class boundaries of upper limit, you just need to add 0.5 to the upper limit, then it will be 72.5. You just need to repeat the process until you reach the last class or the 93 to 97 to solve for class boundaries.
Let's now proceed in knowing the steps on how to solve or get the cumulative frequency, both less than and greater than. In greater than cumulative frequency, we will start at the beginning of the frequency, which is in our table 3. Write the 3 as the first value. Then, we will just add it to the second frequency to get the second value, and so on. 3 added by 3 is 6. Therefore, our second value here is 6. While in greater than cumulative frequency, we will do the same method as the less than cumulative frequency. But the only difference here is we are going to start at the last frequency, adding it with the following frequency upward.
Moving on to the next part of the table, which is RF or relative frequency. We will just divide the frequency of each class with the total number of R data to get the value. Lastly, to get the percent of RF, we will just multiply the value of relative frequency to the 100%.
And that is the process of how to make a frequency distribution table. See, it may take a lot of your time, but it is easy to do. Like from our example entitled The Grades of the Students Who Shared Posts about failing grades every semester. For our speakers today, we had Ms. Canlas, Ms. Jayan Despe, Ms. Janelle Escobar, and Ms. Rodelyn Villa. Thank you for watching!